John from JHS Pedals. How you doing, man?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you.
You too.
All right. So if you want to, can you take us from the Muffuletta real quick?
Sure. The Muffuletta is our take on 5 vintage Big Muffs plus a JHS modded version of the Big Muff. And we will start with the Civil War version. I've got the sustain dimed out because that's the only way that I play it, and tone about halfway. So good. All right, we'll move on to the Black Russian version. In the green Russian pie. And the triangle big one. The 73 Ram's head. The last version is the JHS version. It's modded more for a volume boost, less mid hump, and a little bit less gain. But it works great on bass as well.
There was a noticeable jump too when you went to that GH.
Okay. Yeah. It's it does definitely boost up the first gain section, and it creates more of a volume jump and takes a lot of the mid hump out of it and less compression as well.
Okay, great. Now, how did you guys go about what muff pedals you've used to model this after?
Yeah, we have a stock of about 10 vintage Big Muffs, and we've gone through all of them, and if you know anything about the Big Muffs, you know that they change even in the same year. Some of the models will change,
like whatever components they had available.
Exactly. Yeah, so we have probably around 4 Black Russian Big Muffs, and they all sound a little bit different, so we just kind of took the ones that we thought were either most true or the ones that we liked the best and kind of use those settings. But yeah, it was a fun project. It took us about 2 years, and it's got the step pot is actually a digital brain that kind of tells the analog parts what to do, and so every time we turn the step pot, it changes up to 11 parts in the circuit. So.
Very cool, very cool. Now, what's this one with the shotgun on it? I've been looking at that while you were working.
That is the double barrel. We've had this pedal for probably around 6 years or so. It is a Morning Glory on the left side, which is our bluesbreaker type circuit, our mildest drive pedal, and a tweaked 808 on the right side. And you can stack them, and you can change the order between the two of them. And but yeah, we'll run through that one.
Cool.
Excuse me. the thought behind this was the 808s I would work kind of as a boost, and you can put it before or after. But a lot of guys use them independently as well.
Very cool. Now, of everything here on this board, what are your favorite combinations?
I use a lot of the drives, but right now I'm using the Super Bolt quite a bit, and the Kilt as well. The Kilt is a collaboration we did with an artist named Stu G. Played with a band called Delirious for years, and so it's the left side of it is an old ex Pandora, kind of Billy Gibbons, ZZ Top kind of sound, and the right side is our mini bomb boost, which is just a clean boost, and I'll run through some of the settings on that as well.
Very cool.
So if you know anything about the ex Pandora, it has 4 gain settings. So you can go from anywhere from light crunch all the way up to like a gated fuzz sound. So. You can stack the boost before or after, so you can either push the drive a little harder or just give it a volume boost. So
Very cool. And then I always hear about the color box.
Yeah, the idea behind it was to get like the direct in sounds that you would hear on like the old Beatles albums, some of the Motown stuff, even like Steely Dan, that sort of stuff. And it's basically 2 channel strips of it started with the Neve 1073. We did a back Sandoval tone stack and everything, so it's not quite a 1073, but basically they're running series and they step up together, so you can go they have 5 gain steps, and it goes from kind of a clean boost all the way up to crazy fuzz stuff, and I'll run through a little bit of that here.
Plus it has a direct out, which I love.
You can run microphone. We have a lot of bass players that use it. I use mine on acoustic actually as a DI. And there's, endless possibilities. It has a Lundahl transformer, so you can get studio grade sounds out of it.
Very cool.
So that's clean setting, pretty straight up. And then you can step the gain up. Filter as well.
Wow, it went from subtle to just craziness in a couple steps.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you're using it with a microphone, it's got a pad switch, and you can adjust gain levels and that sort of thing. But it's a really useful tool. A lot of guys use it in the studio.
Very cool. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to show us some pedals. All right, have a great rest of the show, even though it's going to end in 2 seconds. All right, guys, thank you. Let's try that again.